Today, the suspect accused of building the bomb used in the Lockerbie terror attack will appear in court, finally facing justice in the United States for the first time. The 1988 bombing killed 270 victims, including 22-year-old Josephine Hudson, a nurse in England, and a friend of our next guest, Piers Morgan, and he joins us now. Good morning, Piers.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sure you feel a little bit of relief and justice.
Well, I'm sure that Joe's family will do, as I'm sure all the families of all those who died in that appalling atrocity, the worst terror attack we've ever seen on British mainland. Joe was a typical passenger, I guess. She was excited about going to see her family in America. She was going skiing, I think, with her sisters in New England. And I'd seen her the week before because she was working with my wife at the time. And they both worked as nurses at Queen Mary's Hospital in Roehampton in London. And so I saw a lot of Jo, and she was a really fun-loving, great girl who was at the sort of fledgling stage of her life, right. Becoming a nurse, and that was her great dream, her great vocation. And then her life was snuffed away in this appalling attack. And I can remember taking the call from my wife from the hospital where they'd been told, and they were all completely devastated that such a beautiful person had been murdered in such an appalling way. To see now, decades later, the very slow wheels of justice finally beginning to bear proper fruit, I think is probably, to the family, I can't speak for them, but I certainly feel it myself as someone who knew one of the victims, a profound sense of relief and exasperation has taken this long, frankly.
You're absolutely right. And Piers, you know, this whole case has laid bare what international terrorism was. And this happened 10 years, more than 10 years, before 9/11. And ultimately, what we have heard in court testimony, Gaddafi himself, the guy who ran Libya, ordered the hit. And he was never held accountable.
Yeah, I mean, there was no question Gaddafi's fingerprints were all over this. This would never have happened without his order, his say-so. And it was an absolute abomination. And the fact that only one person has been convicted of any offence connected to what was clearly a quite widespread conspiracy is a complete disgrace. It's a failure of the justice system, but it's also, you know, an indication of just how far the Libyans went, not just to perpetrate this atrocity led by their leader Gaddafi, but also how far they went to then cover it up to make sure that we couldn't have the people responsible made accountable. So, you know, again, I'm relieved that it's come to some form of accountability and that somebody will now face another trial. But there were clearly more than just two of them involved anyway. And the fact it's taken this long, over 30 years, to bring the second one to any form of justice is a scandal.
Right. And we know how unfortunate, too, if you're one of the 11 who died on the ground from the plane exploding in Scotland is unbelievable. Piers, on another note, you're also a former soccer expert. You know that England was my team after the U.S. was eliminated. How do you feel about Harry Kane, one of the greatest British soccer players ever, kicking it over the top on that penalty kick after already hitting one? For every high school kid who misses a big penalty kick, you should feel a little bit better.
Just to remind you, it's football, not soccer. But we have a saying over here, it's the hope that kills. And it's always the hope that England one day will do what they last did when I was one, which is win a major international trophy. We won the World Cup in 1966. This seemed to be our turn, our chance, the golden generation of players led by this brilliant captain. And we knew if it went to penalties in any form, in ordinary time or in penalty time at the end, we had the guy, because Kane's record on taking penalties is as good as anybody in the world. And the first penalty he took, he scored magnificently. Perfect. And that raised our hopes even more. And then he gets another one, and we're thinking, Brian, this is it. It's coming home. Football's coming home. And then he ballooned it about 4,000 feet into the air, and that was the end of our hope.
But can we get into the nuance of it? The goalie was one of his good friends from Tottenham Hotspurs, so he must be thinking, this guy practices with me. We play together 300 games. He knows where I'm going to put it. I got him last time, so he clearly overthought it, right?
You know what we should have done with hindsight? And look, you can always talk with hindsight, but we should have let somebody else take it.
Absolutely.
Because you're right. Hugo Lloris, the French goalkeeper, plays for Tottenham Hotspur, which is Harry Kane's team. They will have taken penalties between each other for 10 years. So the first penalty, Kane outwits his teammate in the club level. He should have then passed the baton to somebody else who Loris hadn't faced before and tried something different. But look, if he smashed it in the top corner again, we'd all be lauding him as a hero. We'd almost certainly have beaten France. We would have gone on to win the World Cup. And I would have had bragging rights over you for the next 4 years until we come and beat you in your own backyard in the United States in the next World Cup, Brian. But as it is, we are sharing the ignominy of failure and defeat. And
of course,
that really went into it. That really went down the well.
What Piers has described, of course, is what happens in the dream sequence. Check out Piers Morgan Uncensored on Fox Nation weekdays every day at 4:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. Piers, thank you very much.
Thanks, Piers.
Good to talk to you guys. All the
He
best.
looks exactly the same as his picture in real life. It's very rare. Exactly the same.